Citadel Love Stories was a creative storytelling project that brought together LGBT plus young and older people and also their allies to creatively explore what love and relationships meant to them. So the project took place last summer, so between May and July, end of July, and it took place over 3 workshops, and in between that time staff met up obviously to plan the sessions that we ran, but really it took place over 3 online sessions.
This project actually stemmed from an opportunity that came within a kind of internal organization through our university. We were thinking, well, this is a great opportunity to really focus on this intergenerational working. There hasn't been much focus around this issue of looking at, well, older people that identify as lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, or queer. So we were really thinking about, well, what are the different perspectives across the generation? Because, you know, homosexuality was considered like an illness, like a mental illness. So it was quite different. And then actually seeing the new dialogue that's coming out from the millennials, the post-millennials, it's quite different. It's more free.
So the end result really was a fantastic booklet that captured all the stories from all the young and older people and everyone in between, sharing what they wrote about, you know, LGBT plus love and relationships.
Our partners were really effective in finding people to come along who would be really interested in the creative storytelling.
I was excited to meet people from my own community of different generations and to hear their stories. We talked about love in all its different forms, so love with friends, with family, in relationships, and we sort of explored all the differences and similarities we had in our experiences, and through that we started writing our own stories. Some of them were fictional, some of them were about our own lives, and we were able to tell love stories that way.
There wasn't an expectation to be a great writer. Everyone wrote really interesting and just awesome stories.
I was struck by how much we achieved in quite a short series of sessions. I felt that the facilitation was very sensitive, very encouraging, very open, but there was particular attention paid to participants' comfort levels. And that for me felt like there was an immediate safe space.
With the project being online, we had people from all over Scotland. I think it's given me a broader idea of how people have been able to deal with being an LGBT person during different stages of their life. Like, I'm quite young and we were chatting to people who were like in their 40s, married, how they were able to talk to their parents, how they were able to talk to their friends. It was learning different experiences from other people.
Like the discussions we had, it was only, like it was pretty short, the whole thing, but like the discussions we had were really good. Like we got everyone's like perspectives and like opinions, and like it was just really interesting to hear.
You can have a certain opinion of younger folk that comes across, and it's not always positive things you see in the media. The more young folk I meet, the lovelier they seem to be, the more of a hope I have for the planet.
I think it's definitely worth building friendships with other generations. It's very good for your, I think, conversation and confidence anyway, because you get to know how to talk to different sorts of people rather than confining yourself to one kind of niche. I feel like it would benefit me a lot more to keep in contact with them.
I think it's been really beneficial for both young and older people. I participated myself as a storyteller. We often think that things were better in the past, or more nostalgic, or relationships were easier. And it made me realise that we actually all struggle with very much human aspects of living in the world, and our relationships are very much part of that. So I think it did bring us together as a group of people who were quite disparate, and to co-create stories which were all about love and relationships across the ages. I think it's been very beneficial in that shared understanding of our human condition.
As much as the booklet that we created, it's very engaging, it's colourful, it's bright, I think it really explores some real important issues that tie in perfectly with our social dignity and equality theme.
I've cited the experience of meeting young people who are earlier self-identified, confident, creative and inspiring. I've cited that regularly as a benefit that I've got from not just the project, but also that I want to try and experience in my own work going forward, be it writing or art or music.
But certainly there was a case we were all in it together, and I think we should all be helping each other and supporting each other through. So
I'm just delighted that it's been shortlisted. I think more people should read our stories and learn more about what it is to be LGBT across the generations.